Hey, what is going on, everybody? Desir here with our round 2 matchup of Cosmic Crucible. I did win my previous matchup. Hopefully I can try to win the next two and try to beat my previous records, where I finished at around the 350 range. I really want to hit that 200, but I think even if I go 3-0 this week, I will be outside of that 200. I'm about rank 350, 360 right now, I believe. So it is going to be a climb, but I still want to try to push it and see where I end up finishing at. I do want to give you a reminder though, if you do like this content, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm pushing to that 1,000 subs. I'm about 430 away, and I'm loving all the feedback and all the positivity that we're getting on this channel. But let's go ahead and get into it. My opponent today is Coriander, so let's go ahead and check them out. So Coriander is about 86 million TCPs. This is going to be about a 7 million punch up, so it's not too bad as far as that goes. However, they are very skilled players, so we have to play very carefully. Let's go ahead and check out the defenses and see what they're using. So in stage 1, they have Rogue, the 2-piece Tangled Web with Quicksilver and Doom, so that's a pretty interesting combination. Stage 2 is the Spider Society team. Stage 3 is the 4-piece X-Treme X-Men with Dorm, and they have Gambit in here instead of Cyclops, so that's going to throw the normal counter in a kind of a loop, because Gambit can throw a lot of different things at you. Stage 4 is the 4-piece Out of Time with Proxima, so Proxima would end up ulting on turn 1, which can cause some difficulties for you. Stage 5 is the Infinity Watch, and Stage 6 is the 3-piece Secret Defenders with Morgan and Emma. For Stage 1, I'm just going to use the full New Warriors team. They should be able to push Doom back so I don't have to worry about the ult. The accuracy boost that New Warriors get should counter the Spider Weaver, so this should work fairly well as far as the counter goes. Because New Warrior spawns in with all the dodges, when 2099 goes, everything is dodged so I don't have to worry about his move. Gwenpool goes next. We're going to use the special, and I'm just going to target Doom. I want to take him out first and try to control him. Weaver does the ultimate, we were able to dodge that. But because we had that accuracy boost, Firestar's going to use that ultimate on Doom. Deathpool's going to go, we're going to spread those negative effects with the special. Cloak is up, I'm going to use the ultimate. And now Dagger goes. We're going to target the Spider Weaver and use the special that did chain over and kill the Doom. And the pings ended up killing the Spider Weaver. Now here we have to try to be careful of the Quicksilver, because he's going to be the main threat that we have to worry about now, so I am going to turn my focus over to him. Gwenpool is going to use that ultimate that did take care of the 2099, and the Deathpool ping targeted Scarlet Witch, unfortunately. Rogue was able to use the special on us, however she doesn't have the taunt on her. So we're going to keep our focus on the Quicksilver. Cloak is going to use the special, he was able to evade that unfortunately. Scarlet Witch died, and we got another ping on Quicksilver. Dagger's going to use the ultimate on Quicksilver, and now Firestar's going to use the special on Quicksilver. Gwenpool's basic was able to kill him, now we just need to turn our focus to the Rogue, and hopefully she doesn't do too much damage to us where it's going to hurt our efficiency. She did end up using the ultimate there unfortunately, but nobody died. Cloak is going to use the basic, that's going to call in the assist from Dagger. Firestar's going to use the basic, and that was able to kill her with the ISO attack. So we got the one shot, but it was a little messy there at the end. For stage 2, we're going to use Hive Mind with Super Skrull into the Spider Society. This is more of a punch down, so hopefully it's not going to hurt our efficiency too much for that. Super Skrull will be going first. I'm going to target the Penny and use the special on her. That's going to put the exposed mechanic on there and do a slight turn meter rewind on them. Super Skrull's going to use the basic on Penny now. That's going to chain all the way across until I hit the Spider-Man War. Void Knight's up. I'm going to target Ghost Spider and use the ultimate so I can pull everybody into that area. Carnage is up. I'm going to target the Penny again and use the ultimate. That's going to hit the exposed mechanics, so it's going to do some extra damage from that. Super Skrull's back up. I'm going to use the ultimate, and that did end up pushing a couple members into the red, so I'm lucky there. Red Goblin's now going to use the ultimate. And that did take one life away from the Spider-Man Noir and the Peter B. Parker. Red Goblin's back up. I'm going to use the special on the Ghost Spider. And there, Spider-Man Pavitra and Penny ended up falling over dead. Gwenum's going to use the ultimate, followed by the special on Ghost Spider. The Spider-Man Noir is out, but the Ghost Spider was able to dodge that. So now it's just 5v1, and the efficiency didn't look too bad on this one. For stage 3, I'm just going to use the full Masters of Evil team. I'm going to have to be very careful with their turn meters and make sure I do the rewinds properly. This is going to be a kind of a finesse matchup. If I make one slip up, it could cost me the entire match. Titania has the first turn of this. I'm going to use the ultimate to ability block the Forge. Kang is up. I'm going to use the special into the Forge now. That's going to get the offense up on the Masters of Evil team. Ultron's up. I'm going to target Nightcrawler and use the special so I can do a nice turn meter rewind to him. That does end up calling in all the assist and knocks him into the yellow. So luckily I didn't trigger that health trigger that he has on him. Moonstone's up. I'm actually going to target the Gambit and use the ultimate. I need to be careful not to actually kill Nightcrawler, so that's why I didn't use the special on him like I usually do. Kang is up. I'm going to target Nightcrawler and use the ultimate. I need to make sure that he dies, so even if I got the double tap on him, I was fine with that outcome. I end up killing Nightcrawler and Sunspot. Titanium's up. I'm going to use the special on Forge, so that's one life off of him. Absorbed Man is up. I'm going to use the ultimate, so that way you can get that 40% heal. That way you can last a little bit longer against those Gambit pings. For Titania, I'm going to use the ultimate on the Dorm. I need to make sure to kill him. So here I think this might have been a little bit of a mistake. I should have used the ultimate on Gambit, because you saw when you used that ultimate, it did a lot of damage to us. Now only have 3 members of the Masters of Evil team on the board. Gambit ended up taking care of Moonstones. Now it's just the 2 versus Gambit. Kang does the basic, finishes the match, but I did take some efficiency hit there at the end because of the Gambit ult. For stage 4, I'm going to use the Superior 6 with Apocalypse. I dropped Lizard in this matchup because I want to use him elsewhere, and the Spider Slayer being able to give offense up should make it to where this match should be a lot quicker. So unfortunately I had the wrong ISO on Green Goblin Classic of this matchup. I should have had him as a Raider. He's still a skirmisher from the last round. So when I used the ultimate, I at least got a vulnerable on the Black Knight, but I didn't do as much damage because I couldn't really crit them. Doc Ock, I ended up using the special to summon out the Shocker. Here I was debating if I would use the ultimate to try to just do all the hits on Captain America or go for the special, I decided to go for the special so that way I can do some extra damage to the Cosmic Ghost Rider and not worry about the barrier. Apocalypse is up, I'm going to use the ultimate now. That got rid of the Cosmic Ghost Rider, and now I can use the Falcon Punch on the Black Knight. Now it's a very easy cleanup against the Captain America and Peggy Carter. So Peggy Carter ends up ulting us, Apocalypse does the counterattack and takes care of her, so now I just have Captain America to worry about. Kraven's up, I'm going to use the special on the Captain America. Shocker, I'm going to use the ultimate. And now I can use the special from Green Goblin Classic, and that finishes the match. For stage 5, I'm just going to use the Pegasus team here. I'm able to get the one shot, and I already had the teams planned out for stage 6. Because this is also a punch down, it should get me a little bit extra efficiency than I normally would with the Pegasus into the Infinity Watch matchup. The Infinity Watch will be going first because we don't have our speed up, so we just have to stand here and take all the punishment that is coming our way. For this particular matchup, I did try to use Kestrel's ult on the first turn, so I targeted Gamora, used the ult. I unfortunately did not crit, but I did get the blind on her. Ironheart's gonna follow that up by doing the ultimate, and that did end up getting a stun on the Gamora. Because I don't really have many buffs to flip, I'm just gonna use Rescue's special right here to do that percentile damage. Moondragon now uses the special. She actually didn't strip all of our buffs, so we got lucky there. Iron Man Infinity War is gonna use the ultimate. Darkhawk now is gonna use the ultimate, and now I'm gonna target the Gamora so that way I can get a blind on her. Kestrel's back up. I'm gonna target the Adam Warlock and use the special. That took 1 life from the Nebula and the Gamora. Now Rescue's up, I'm going to use the ultimate now. And Darkhawk will follow that up with the special into Adam Warlock, so I got 1 life off of Adam Warlock. The Kestrel ping did end up taking out the Nebula. The Iron Man Infinity War is going to use the special into Gamora. And now Ironheart's going to use the special into Gamora as well. Kestrel's up, I'm going to use the basic into Adam Warlock, and the chain attack got rid of the Gamora, and Adam Warlock ended up dying as well. So now I just have to worry about the Phyla-Vell and Moondragon. The Iron Man Infinity War is going to use the special into Moondragon, and here the Ironheart takes out the Moondragon and the ping takes care of Phyla-Vell. This felt actually very good as far as the turn order goes, so I think I'm going to keep doing it this way. For stage 6, I'm going to use my Cabal with Lizard and Archangel. This is a bigger Emma, so that could cause a problem to where I can't get that ping right off the bat to do a turn meter rewind, so I might be taking some extra damage here. Lizard will be going first because of the Black Cat on the other side of the field, so I'm using the ultimate and strip as many buffs away as I can. The Emma did end up surviving, so I didn't get the kill for the turn meter rewind at the start of the match. So now I'm kind of at the hands of the Secret Defenders for being the barrage. And now Iron Patriot's going to go. I'm going to use that special, flip those buffs and get trauma on them. The assist did come in for Leader to do the hit on Miss Marvel Heartlight as well. Namor's up, I'm going to target the Robbie and use the ultimate. And all of these pings do end up finishing the match, so I got lucky there, but I still took some punishment at the start. The efficiency should still be very good though. So I did end up winning, however the efficiency wasn't that great for me. I got a 50,162, so the 62 range is kind of the lowest it's been in probably about 2 or 3 weeks. Usually I've been getting like the 70s or 80s range. My opponent did end up dropping a match. They got a 49,754, so it looks like they struggled a little bit and they did drop a match as well. Let's go ahead, check out the defenses, and see what happened. So for stage 1, I get an 8353. This did get that one shot, however the Quicksilver and Rogue was definitely messing me up. I had to make sure to take care of the Doom to where he couldn't give anybody the ride, and I wanted to take care of the Spider Weaver as well. So there were a lot of threats on this one, and I ended up paying the price on the efficiency for this one. For stage 2, I got an 8362, so this wasn't too bad of an efficiency hit against the Spider Society. For stage 3, this one definitely hit my efficiency hard. I could have definitely lost this matchup if that Gambit ult did more damage than it did. I got an 8352 on this one. For stage 4, I got an 8364. I felt really good about this hit as far as the efficiency went. For stage 5, I got an 8360. It's kind of funny because I felt that this one went smoother than my usual hits. However, I got about the same amount of points. Usually get like an 83, 58, 59, so this just did like 1 extra point better. For stage 6, I get an 83, 71, so that's usually what I get around here, so I'm pretty happy about that score, even though it took some punishment at the beginning. As for my defenses, I had the Extreme X-Men with Rogue in stage 1. It looks like the Masters of Evil failed it, and Nightcrawler did end up surviving. They got a 7951 on this score. For stage 2, they did straight Hive Mind into my Bifrost. This got them at 8356. For stage 3, they got an 8365. They used the Superior 6 with Vulture into my Spider Society, so that's a really good counter into this. For stage 4, they used New Warriors with Super Skrull into my Out of Time Dorn. This got them at 8363. For stage 5, they used War Dogs into my Infinity Watch. This got them at 8353. So their efficiency kind of took a hit here, which is why I've been using PEGASUS more as the counter into the Infinity Watch. And for stage 6, they used Cabal with Apocalypse and Lizard into my Secret Defenders Black Knight Morgan. This got them at 8366 as far as the score goes. The Black Knight just really sucks the efficiency out, which is why I like him on this team. So far, I'm really happy with how my final week's defense is holding up. I'm 2-0 right now. Hopefully I can get that 3-0 and see how close I can get to that top 200. I think the best I can get is maybe going to be about 250, but I'll definitely take that because that's going to be a new personal best for me. I do want to give a shout out to Coriander. That's a really cool defense. It was definitely different from what most people are doing, so props to you on that. I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you had fun going against my defense. As a reminder, if you did like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to that channel. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.